It was a cold winter night in December. I was working late in my office, trying to finish a new book. I was exhausted, and I was starting to get a little scared. The wind was howling outside, and the snow was falling heavily. Suddenly, I heard a noise outside my window. I went to investigate, and I saw a man standing in the snow. He was tall and thin, and he was wearing a long black coat. He had a pale face and dark eyes, and he was staring at me with a strange expression. I was terrified. I ran back to my office and locked the door. I called the police, but they said there was nothing they could do. They told me to stay inside and lock all the doors and windows. I sat in my office shaking with fear. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't sleep, and I couldn't concentrate on my work. I was just waiting for the man to come back. The next morning, I went to the police station. I told them what had happened, but they still didn't believe me. They said it was probably just a prank, and that I should go home and get some rest. I went home, but I couldn't rest. I was too scared. I kept thinking about the man in the black coat. I knew he was real, and I knew he was coming back for me. That night, I didn't sleep at all. I just sat in my living room, waiting for the man to come. I didn't want to be alone, so I called my friend Jenny. She came over, and we sat up all night, talking and trying to stay awake. At dawn, Jenny went home. I was exhausted, but I was also relieved. I thought the night was over, but I was wrong. The next night, the man came back. He was standing in my backyard, staring at my window. I was so scared that I couldn't move. I just stood there, frozen in fear. The man raised his hand and pointed at me. I felt a sharp pain in my chest, and I collapsed to the ground. I blacked out. When I woke up, I was in the hospital. The doctors told me that I had been stabbed and that I was lucky to be alive. The police never found the man in the black coat. To this day, I don't know who he was or why he attacked me, but I know that he's still out there, somewhere. I'm telling you this story because I want you to be careful. There are evil people in the world, and they can hurt you. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it, and never, ever be alone. If you've enjoyed this story, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting new stories every week. And if you have any stories of your own that you'd like to share, please send them to me. I'd love to hear them. Thank you for watching.